Hi there, welcome to the 18th Annual Damn Short Film Festival. I'm Lee Lanier, co-founder and director of continuity. I have a special guest with me, Jill Lagan, CEO of the Boulder City Chamber of Commerce. We'll ask Jill a few questions here in a moment about Boulder City and the Chamber. A few things I wanted to mention first. How about this view? I wanted to show how beautiful Boulder City is with the Lake Mead behind us up on this hill here. All around us at sunset. We have the Chamber building down here, and Boulder City is in that direction. We love being in Boulder City. We're very glad the festival has been based here for all this time. Now this year we are virtual, and this is our first live stream event. And you'd think that virtual wouldn't quite be as good as the regular event every year in the theater. We love the Boulder Theater, but we found that the virtual event also has a lot of strengths. For example, you can watch all the shows at your own leisure. And when you unlock a show, like a single program, you have 5 days to watch it. So it's much easier to watch every single film in the entire festival, which people told us they did last year. So be sure to check that out. As I mentioned, we've been here in Boulder City for the last 18 years. We've also been a member of the Chamber of Commerce for some time, and we feel it's very important to work with the local community. And we're very much a community-oriented film festival. We always think about our local audiences. With that in mind, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Jill, and we'll ask some questions of her. Jill, you're CEO of the Chamber of Commerce. How long have you been with that organization?
So I've been with the Chamber for 20 years now, and really excited to have you guys here on Chamber Hill, and even more excited to be able to wish you a wonderful, happy anniversary. So this is actually your 18th anniversary with your membership and your investment with the Chamber. So thank you very much for your continued support.
Well, you're welcome. Glad to be a member. I remember the first time I think I met you, my wife Anita, who also co-founded the festival, and I made an appointment with you. Walked into the Chamber office, which was in downtown Boulder City, and said, "Hey, we're going to start a film festival." Do you remember that day?
I completely remember that day, and I remember as well sharing with you that I had a little bit of experience working with a film festival in the past. So while I was at Brigham Young University, we were able to volunteer some of our services in helping to prep Provo Canyon prior to Sundance. And so that was always such a huge, exciting time for us there on campus, and obviously for the community. And so it helped to expose me to what a film festival was, getting to meet the artists, the filmmakers. It was a fabulous experience, and was so excited to get to bring that to Boulder City. So thank you very much for your skills and talents.
Oh, thank you. So how do you think a film festival fits into a small town like this? What's the importance of an event like that?
Not only being able to showcase the talent of these artists, but also being able to showcase Boulder City. So this has been a fabulous way for people to come. Maybe they're coming from Henderson or Las Vegas. They get to come for the day, the weekend. Prior to when you first started, it was in multiple locations throughout our historic district. We had a great opportunity to highlight and showcase and let people know that it was a very walkable community, and really to tell a little bit about the history of what the historic district looks like and why, and what is Boulder City? Why are we here? And so it was such a great opportunity for us to do that, and it has continued to do so. You know, I would note that even since it's gone virtual, I would think that we actually probably have a larger audience on Boulder City right now, being able to kind of showcase what Boulder City has to offer. And it's a great way to be able to not only tell the story of the artisan, but also to be able to highlight a little bit more about Boulder City, and doing it especially this way with this virtual format and live streaming. I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, we add the live streams to show off Boulder City, and we get people come every year, like when we have it in the theater, and say, "We didn't know Boulder City was so nice." Even from Las Vegas and Henderson, it's like, "Wow, we thought it was like in Arizona or something. It's so cute. It's really actually that close." So it's been great to be able to show off the city. We love it here. Let's see. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you very much. Thank you for the talent, and for I'm just really grateful that these filmmakers are willing to share this with us, because I do see this as a very much a kind of a personal and intimate thing, that they're able to share their talents and skills with us, and that we can see what that looks like. It's been fabulous for me as a patron to be able to watch, and last year, like you said, able to see all of them was a real treat. And so especially during a time that we really needed something special, so this is perfect. It's the perfect time of year as well, so February doesn't have a whole lot of activity. I know, we totally lucked out with this. This is Chamber of Commerce weather, so super excited to have you here on Chamber Hill. Thank you very much for your willingness to come up and highlight and showcase how special Boulder City is.
Thanks again, Jill. We're going to jump to a new location here. We're going to cut to Heather Abel, who's our Director of Continuity, and she's in the headquarters for the film festival in the Boulder Dam Hotel, and they've also been another longtime supporter. So I'll turn.
Hi, Lee and Jill. Thank you so much. Yes, here we are in the Dam Short Film Festival office. So this is also a location that not many people see, even during our regular years. So take a look around. There's a lot of stuff going on here in this office the rest of the weekend. We're doing our live Q&A streams out of here. I'm very excited. Not going to lie, the international film are amazing, and I'm doing the Q&As, and we've got like 7 filmmakers from all over the world. So a little plug there. It's an international thing now, right? Anyway, we were trying to figure out what we want to call the office. We were like production office, the Hive. You know, we want to come up with a really quirky, cute name. So over the next couple of days, if you think of something, go ahead and send it over to us on Discord. We want to interact with you, and it'd be fun to hear some ideas. All right, so everything going out of the office here is due to Keith over there. I don't know if you guys can get a look over there. Keith is our technical director. Okay, who are we kidding? Keith is the magic behind all the hard work. We appreciate Keith. Speaking of magic, the magic portal to All Things Festival is going to be our website. So if I could get you to pop on our website real quick, Keith. You're here with us on our live stream already, so you've probably browsed around, but in case you haven't, all of our films are available. They went live last night at midnight. They are available all the way through Monday, February 14th until midnight. You have 5 days to watch those films. So even if you click on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, you are going to be able to watch those for 5 days. So here we are on our website. Like I said, this is the magic portal to All Things Festival. We're going to go ahead and click on the virtual catalog. That's going to give you a lot of information. Beautiful. Could you go back just one more? I want to show them also how to look at the film guide. And if you haven't already, you can go into the website as well. Look at that. Look at these amazing films. We have 140 plus films available to you. Really amazing. Ugh, I love the artwork. And then go back one more. You can buy passes right here. Don't forget, you can buy the entire pass for $140. And then each one of our programs are going to be $14. So if you haven't done so yet, please go through and get into the magic portal. All right, thank you, Keith. Appreciate you. So Keith is actually going to be here for the entire weekend. If you are in Boulder City, you can come and knock on the window. Don't knock too loud because, like I said, we do have our Q&As being broadcast live out of the production office, which you could help us name. You know, give us some quirky names. So we've got all these amazing films ready for you. And, you know, we can't do this without the amazing filmmakers. And I happen to know that Lee has got some filmmakers up on the hill with him. So let's cut back to Lee and see what he's got going on.
Welcome back. We're back on top of Chamber Hill, and I have 2 other special guests, filmmakers, which are fantastic. And they've had films in the festival and have a film in this year. To my left is Jerry Thompson, longtime filmmaker here in Las Vegas with his brothers. And over here, you might recognize her as Penny Pibbitts. I'm going to mispronounce her name terribly. I'll let her correct it. I am so horrible with names. Anais Thomasian. All right.
That's fine. That's
All right,
fine.
close enough. Sorry. Anais has a film.
Let's spend like 5 minutes just saying my name over
I
and
know.
over again.
That's what I need. Anais has a film in this year called Crackle, and she was the director, the writer, correct? And also you scored it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It was quite a challenge.
We'll ask you a few questions here in a minute. And Jerry actually worked on that film too, right? And he's had other films in the festival over the years, quite a few. So Actually, let's start there. I think you both had multiple films in the festival. Which films have you had aside from Crackle?
We had one, I think it was 2019, called Hello, Darling. It was a woman who was fed up with the world. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. And this year, it's about a young girl who loses her innocence and how she does that and how she reacts to that.
And Jerry, you've had a whole bunch, so many, I have no idea how many. Like, name a few of the films you've done here.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember. I've never counted them. I mean, we had a movie, I think, called Thor at the Bus Stop that was in the first one or two when you were at the VFW. Way back. And anyway, we had one called Passenger Seat that was in the 2000, I want to say 7. We had one last year called Sort of. We've had a bunch of music videos in, probably 4 or 5 music videos, I think. A couple others. We had one called Mike did one. Anyway, I don't remember a lot. I'll talk for 10 minutes.
A whole bunch. And they've won a number of awards, audience favorites and other awards that we've presented over the years. So yeah, just these guys just have a whole shelf full of those awards up there. But no, you deserve it. Let's ask some questions about Crackle. So Crackle, I guess, is a bit surreal. Is there any real life inspiration for your film?
I think there's a bit of magic everywhere you look if you're looking for it. So I like that in movies. I like bending reality a little bit. I don't, I guess, I don't know. I'm not too interested in nonfiction. Especially nowadays, I feel like I have to escape more. And so, a little bit of like an imaginary creature coming into the film kind of, lightens and brightens, even if it's a dark thing you're talking about. I like that juxtaposition a little bit of like light and dark and, sweet, innocent, but also nasty and cruel.
Well, we can't give away the ending of it, so we won't talk about that. But you did score it too, though, right? And there's, I think, human voices. Were you actually the voice of the scoring?
I did. I had a little bit of help from my friend Carlos, who did all the drumming, and he's amazing, Carlos Lopez. And but yeah, I did a lot of ho-ho-hos and weird like sound things, just trying to find a sound I can control that is it's easy to bend a voice, I think, or to make a voice creepy. A solitary voice can do a lot. So, and I had it, and it was the pandemic. So I was like, hey, use what you got right now. Got myself.
Well, definitely. I think it really plays well with the film itself. It's great soundtrack on that. So,
Thank you.
In terms of film festivals, how important is it to have film festivals from your guys' own perspective? We'll start with Jerry.
Film festivals are my favorite thing in the world. We go to, whenever we make something, you can put it online and get some views, but, you don't listen to people laugh at your joke. And it's just so sad to tell a joke and into the void. And, you want to see it. I love festivals. We travel and go to them. And I will say this, I'm not just saying it. The Damn Short's like one of my favorites, like maybe my absolute favorite. Just because like we travel all over the place, and even here locally, if you have a film festival, you're usually responsible for bringing half the people, but the whole community shows up, and it's such an incredible thing to look around in a theater that's got 300 people in it, and 285 of them are not involved with the movie. It's kind of incredible. It's very rare that you see that.
I will mention real quick, that's one reason we started the film festival. My wife and I had been making short films in the late 90s, and a lot of some terrible, some good. And we decided, let's let these films be seen by an audience. So we started the festival. But anyway, let me ask that question here.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that from you.
No.
It just felt natural. I think having, I'm from the stage, I'm from the theater, so any sort of, feedback from anybody, where it's, if you turn and there's a brilliant filmmaker on your side and he's, laughing, or he's, asking questions about your film, there's a camaraderie that I really enjoy. And I feel like Nevada really deserves it, because there's so many talented people here, not just in Vegas, but like in this whole state. And there's a really unique background to everybody. And even just where you look, Like, where are we? What is this place?
I think I'm getting the wrap up signal here. So I want to thank our guests so much for coming up here to this hill. And we're going to turn over to our next location. We're going to go down to the main street in Boulder City and talk to some local business owners who've supported us. So thanks again.
Oh, sorry. I can't help it. Hi, welcome back to the apparently Damn Short Film Festival World Headquarters, aka Production Office, aka come up with some really cute names for us, okay? But we are in the hallway and at the Boulder Dam Hotel, which, as Lee said, has been a very long supporter of the film festival. So a big shout out to the Boulder Dam Hotel, and thank you very much. So one of my favorite things about going virtual, as Lee mentioned, this is our second virtual year, and it was really sad to not be in the theater the first year. We really learned a lot our first year in virtual, and now here we are again. And I got to tell you, one of my favorite aspects of going virtual is sharing so much with you, with so many people. We are definitely an international film festival at this point, right? Let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching on Facebook, you can give us a little shout out. Tell us where you're watching from. I'm going to take you to meet some of our folks. We've got some board members and some volunteers, and I really want to show you around Boulder City, because if you were coming here for our festival, we've got amazing sponsors. We've got some amazing views, as you saw where Lee is sitting. So come on with me. Let's see who we can find. So here is the lobby of the Dam Hotel, and we do our award ceremonies every Sunday, and we usually hold them here in the lobby of the Dam Hotel. We are going to be doing that again this year, so we will be broadcasting live out of the lobby, and I hope all of you know this, but all of our awards are selected by you. So after each of the programs, we're going to make sure that you are going to be voting, and then tune in on Sunday for our live broadcast right out of the lobby of the Dam Hotel. And I would like to introduce you guys to some of our board members. This is Ken, Director of Operations. Is that what we're calling you now? And then we have Dave, and Dave is all the money, right? You're the money guy. So Ken, how long have you been with the festival?
I've been connected with the festival since year one, actually.
Year one, so happy anniversary. That's 18 years. All right, and you are going to be watching all the films and voting, and then you're going to be here on Sunday during the award ceremony. What's your favorite program?
My favorite program, actually, my favorite program is the Nevada block. I really like watching the films from the local filmmakers and seeing the progression over the years.
I love it. All right, Dave, you are actually a programmer, not just the money guy. So which of the programs did you work on this year?
Well, comedy, and I'd have to say that's probably my favorite, although drama documentaries are all great, but I have an affinity for the comedies.
So again, don't forget, you guys are in charge of who gets to win those awards. All of our awards, fun fact, if you didn't know this already, all of our awards are actually custom designed every single year. So be sure you're checking in to see what they look like for this year. Who was the artist that designed them this year?
His name is Justin Lex, and he's been part of the theater crew with us since 2008.
That's one of my favorite things about the festival being in Boulder City for 18 years. There have been people involved since the beginning, and we just couldn't do it without them. Oh, Keely. Hey, Keely. Keely is actually our office manager and the wizard behind the scenes. Just a quick hello. Thanks, Keely, for all your hard work. All right, guys, so we will see you back here on Sunday at 7 p.m. after the Super Bowl. Yes, we know the Super Bowl is on Sunday, but we're going to be broadcasting at 7. So don't forget to vote, and we'll see you guys back here at 7 o'clock on Sunday. Want to see Boulder City? Oh my gosh, I don't know where you guys are watching from, so I won't rub it in that we went from like 36 degrees to 70 in a matter of 48 hours. I won't rub it in. So welcome to beautiful Boulder City. We've got our theater down there, so we hope to see you guys back at the theater in 2023. We really couldn't make this festival happen without so many sponsors. We've got so many amazing opportunities to eat, live music. We've got some great stores. We've got some great residents. Hi guys, are you residents or visiting? Thanks for visiting. Check out the film festival this weekend. Like I said, a little bit loud right here on the corner, so I apologize for that. But I do want you to take a look around at all the amazing opportunities for fine dining. Brew Pub, big sponsor over the years. Make sure you're okay. You're okay? Am I walking too fast? We've got plenty of stores, You can see the beautiful blue skies out here. Normally on a Thursday night, we would probably be doing some kind of filmmaker mixer. One of our local sponsors would be hosting. Hey guys, are you local or visiting? Thank you. Watch the film festival this weekend. Oh my gosh, hi guys. How are you? So you remember how I said we couldn't do this festival without volunteers? Well, we actually got a really great surprise this year. We had one of our Boulder City middle school teachers reach out to us. He told me to call him B, which I feel kind of weird calling him B because he's a teacher, but I'm going to call him B. Hi, B. How's it going? So how did you find out about the festival?
I've been attending the festival for a few years now.
Fantastic. And you wanted to wait, are you guys in a filmmaker class? In Boulder City? Did you create this class special? Oh my gosh, tell me about the class.
So it's a film studies class where kids get to create short films for social media or other film projects.
That is really exciting. So basically, you're our future filmmaker submissions in the next couple of years. Oh my gosh, I love it. What grade are you guys in? 8th grade. Thank you guys for being here. You're watching the film festival this weekend, right? All right, what's going to be your favorite program? We've got comedy, horror, Nevada filmmakers. Horror, of course, horror. Of course, horror. Well, guys, I really appreciate you guys volunteering for us this year. Hope to see your films in the upcoming years. We'll see ya. Oh my gosh, 8th grade is so cute. And seriously, how great is it to have a film festival here in Boulder City and have a teacher who is dedicated to filmmaking right here in our very own middle school? So I'm going to take you over here. Usually this strip is wild and crazy, so hopefully we won't get bombarded by too many festival fans. But I do want to make sure that you guys get a big appreciation for our sponsors and for the beauty of Boulder City. Look at the view up there. All right, I'm going to try not to get run over by a car. I have this amazing helper here who's making sure I don't get run over by a car. Like I said, a lot of our sponsors have been with us for a number of years, and we're really excited to bring some of them back, but we're also really excited to bring in some new sponsors. The virtual festival has been a great opportunity for these sponsors to reach an international audience, and we're really glad to be able to provide them with that platform. My favorite thing about a lot of the restaurants and businesses here in Boulder City is that for the most part, they're Boulder City residents. So they're really committed to the success of their partners, the festival, and, you know, really good food. I see a lot of my favorite people shuffling up to the coffee cup. As I said, and you just met some of our volunteers, but for the most part, the entire festival is pretty much put on by volunteers, let's be honest. So I have some folks here at the table I want you guys to meet. Hello, so this is Hava. She's just joined us this year and she's spectacular. She is our volunteer coordinator and has done such an amazing job this year. How could people sign up to be volunteers?
Oh, easy. Just go to the damnshortfilm.org website and look for the volunteer registration link. Fill out the link and you're good as gold.
Good as gold indeed. So there are all kinds of ways that you can volunteer, not only during the festival, but year round. Can you give us an example of some things folks might be doing if they sign up to volunteer?
Yes, if you sign up to volunteer, you can help us with a lot of things. We have a presence every month in Boulder City at the Wine Walk. We also need film reviewers. That's an exciting position. We have over 3,000 applicants for the short film festival, and we whittled that down to about 150, 160. We need your help helping us whittle down to the best films.
Yeah, so if you are a film buff, this is a great way. We've gotten over 1,000 submissions this year that we selected, and let me tell you, that's a lot of movie hours, right? So if you've been coming to the festival for any amount of time, the last 5-6 years I've been coming, there's a familiar face right here. This woman has been with us for so long. She steps up and does literally anything and everything we ask. I just want to give her a good shout out. Deb, thank you so much for being here, and we appreciate you. So how long have you been volunteering?
10 years. I'm not sure how long, but it's been over 10.
It all blurs together. Do you have a favorite year?
The last year in person, probably.
That's true. It really does, doesn't it?
It's wonderful. Yes.
And your favorite part about being a volunteer?
Meeting the filmmakers and all the people and connecting with people, making friends. I just love it. It's my fun volunteer job.
It really is a fun volunteer job. So again, if you would like to join us, we have opportunities to volunteer not only during the festival week itself, but all year round. And you can check us out on the website. So we'll see you guys around. Have a great festival weekend. So a typical festival weekend would see a lot of live events. We have typically a filmmaker lounge where people can interact. I know one of my favorites before I started working with the festival was coming and meeting all the filmmakers. All of those filmmakers this year are international, so give you a shout out, guys. We're so excited to have you. So this is what we call the Nevada Way Main Street down in Boulder City. We've got a lot of great shops here, all of which are huge supporters of the film festival. And as Jill mentioned earlier, being able to showcase the businesses and welcome people here to Boulder City for 5 days over the course of the festival has been such a treat. And we certainly appreciate all of the sponsors and all of the businesses that step up and support us. Hey guys, how's it going? You guys know what the film festival is? The Damn Short Film Festival? You should probably check it out. It's super awesome. Great pizza. And actually, we're coming up on a new spot here in Boulder City and a first-time sponsor, which is kind of tricky to do in Boulder City because we get a lot of repeat sponsors and not many new businesses pop up in Boulder City. So I think in the last year, even during the pandemic, we got so lucky to have some new businesses opening up here in Boulder City. One of my favorite, I am a local resident, so one of my favorite locations is right here at the Damn Roast House. Make sure you get that beautiful sign. It's a great sign, man. Well, we're going to get it all. Don't you worry. All right. So I actually would like to introduce to you Travis. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Full name. Hold on one second. Full name and your role here at the Damn Roast House.
Yeah. Travis Walgren, one of the co-owners of Damn Roast House. We opened a little over a year ago. And
So like you said, they opened it a little over a year ago. So we are welcoming as a first-time sponsor this year. So excited to have you. Thank you so much for stepping up. Can I ask you, what does that mean to you to be a Damn Short Film Festival sponsor?
I think it's great. One of the things that we wanted when we opened was just to be able to be a part of the community. Kind of just Boulder City is a great spot where everybody supports everybody. And that's what we wanted to do. So.
It really is exciting. I've lived here for 5 years. I've been part of the festival for the last 4. And I have to say that the family, I think all of our sponsors have become friends and family, right? It's really amazing. Are you a resident? Haven't have? So have you attended the festival over the years?
I have been to a few of the festivals. My mom has always been a sponsor, so she'll give me those late night tickets and the stuff that she doesn't want to go do sometimes. But I've been to a lot of them.
And those are kind of my favorite ones to go to, right? So the little underground ones, those are great. Yes. Do you have any specific memories, special memories of a festival in years past?
I don't know. Honestly, I went to school in Reno and I did broadcast journalism. So getting to come back and I work at a TV station now, so I get to see the editing and all the different stuff and just being in that old theater because I used to go to the movies there when I was a little kid. So being able to go back in there and see the movies was just a really nice experience.
Again, 18 years in Boulder City. We've got so many friends and family. We've got so many great stories over the years. One of the things we are missing this year is the Filmmaker Lounge. We really strived to recreate that last year, and I think we came up with a really good alternative. We opened up a Discord channel where everyone can jump in there and interact with each other. I encourage you to do so. There are a lot of live stream opportunities over the next couple of days, but Discord is open 24 hours, and you can jump in there. You can talk to filmmakers and volunteers and board members and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm sure you guys recognize this face if you've been with the festival for any amount of time. This is Svet. She is the executive director. And Svet, again, how long have you been doing this?
I've been, volunteering for quite some time because it's always such a great deal. Remember that next time volunteer and you get to watch the festival. So that's pretty sweet. But I started as a staff member probably about 8 or 9 years ago and had different titles and things along the way. And yeah, it's just something that I absolutely love, and it inspires me every year and makes me want to continue doing
Is
it.
this year's hair color the poster art?
I mean, that was an accident this year. It faded to this color. Last year, I dyed my hair the colors of the poster, and since then, because it's bleached, I've had different colors, and then it just, it's serendipitous.
That is complete commitment, right, to the festival. She colored her hair to match the poster art. In case you didn't know the story about the poster art, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. So she's going to jump onto Discord here because, like I said, we really strive to recreate the vibe and energy of our in-person festival. And one of the solutions that we came up with was the Discord channel. So Svet, if you want to just go ahead and show me very quickly. Remember the magic portal. The magic portal to all things festival is going to be damshortfilm.org. And then once you're in there, you're going to click in.
Yes, I can hold it real quick. So yeah, under the 2022 festival, that's the year. You go to Virtual Filmmaker Lounge and click on that, and you'll open up an invite to our Discord server. And so this is it. I've already installed the app. You can just do it off a browser, but there's an app too, and on your phone or tablet, whatever you want. It's a really great way. There's actually different channels for different topics. So there's a spot where you can promote yourself and your films or whatever you do and chat with filmmakers. There's some of the private channels that you don't see, but that is what it is. Okay. And then there's also the film talk section where each program has a channel where you can talk about the particular program. That was always such a great thing. When everybody's exiting the theater after the program they watched, they're talking about the films they just watched. And so now we actually have a place to do that virtually at any time. And another great thing about it is it's going to always be there. So you can do this and go back to it and remember that conversation and connect with that filmmaker. So it's really awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so like I said many times, we strive to recreate the energy and the excitement of our in-person festivals. And I think that there's going to be some things that we take with us when we get back into the theater in 2023, and possibly Discord might be one of them. As I mentioned earlier, we are basically an international festival right now. Love to hear where you guys are watching from. We do have Q&As that we wouldn't normally be able to access some of these international filmmakers, but because we are virtual, I think we have 7 or 8 different countries represented just in the Q&A that I'll be doing on Sunday. So I'm really excited to be able to share that. And I also want to give a shout out to Stephanie Peck. She is our filmmaker concierge. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we were voted like top 100 film festivals by our filmmakers. So it's really important for us to make sure that they feel the love and the appreciation. All right, I think we're going to go check out the next sponsor. Remember, and the motorcycle that is really loud behind me. Maybe he'll turn it off. I don't know. Let's keep walking. Big T's is also one of our sponsors, and they've been open for about 1.5 years. Again, successful business here in Boulder City, reaching out, supporting our community, and they are also a first-time sponsor. So big shout out to Big T's. Very supportive of our board members. They serve really killer margaritas, just saying. And looky here. Are you guys drinking already? Are you waiting? So we actually were able to bring a lot of our board members, our staff, and our volunteers all together in one place this year. We're really excited. Like I said, Big T's is one of our first-time sponsors this year. So we thought, what a great opportunity to showcase Big T's and also for us to kick off another successful, exciting 18th film festival. Holy smokes. Lee, are you ready for this? The 18th Damn Short Film Festival. What do you got?
Oh, toast time.
Yes, toast time.
Toast time. I want to toast the board of directors, which surround me right now for putting on the festival, working behind the scenes. I want to toast all the filmmakers who make the short films. The art of the short film itself is fantastic. I want to toast everyone who makes them and watches them And we better toast quickly. We're about to drop our drinks. All right, here we go. Cheers to the 18th Annual Damn Short Film Festival and all the filmmakers.
Thanks, you guys. We'll see you on the screen.
See you there.